8:22, we're back with a live shot from Century Plaza Hotel and Spa. And on this Giving Tuesday, many ways to make an impact. How about giving the gift of life through organ donation? Ashley Hebert did just that. Welcome to you, a kidney donor. And I love the kidney button, too.
Thank you.
Came ready. And Dr. David Landsberg from BC Transplant and the program we're going to talk about. But Ashley, for you, 2 years ago, you've said the most fulfilling day of your life happened. Tell us about the scenario and opportunity you had.
Yeah. How far back do we go? Originally, it was a friend from high school's wife, and she needed a transplant. She was in polycystic kidney failure. And so he had reached out on Facebook to every one of his old friends. I hadn't seen him in like 17 years it had been, and just asked if anybody was interested, and I decided that I would take a shot. And then fast forward almost a year, and we were doing a paired exchange. So I donated on her behalf to a stranger. And she was originally a stranger too. And
that's the paired exchange program where you donate. You don't know where your kidney is to this day, but
it's out there.
your high school friend's wife was able to get a kidney.
Exactly, yeah. So she got a kidney from a stranger, and I donated to a stranger on her behalf.
How popular is this program becoming, Dr. Landsberg, of the rate of organ donation happening here in BC?
So our paired exchange program is very successful, and it's really given people an opportunity to get transplants they couldn't have gotten before. In BC, we've done close to 200 transplants, through the paired donation program. In Canada, 1,000. So it's been a big. It's been very important for patients and patients who are hard to match and don't have a donor, couldn't get a donor before, and now they can get one. It's incredible.
Has BC become a leader in organ donation?
BC is a leader in living donation, absolutely. We're doing well in deceased donation. I'm pleased to say that our combined rate of living and deceased donation in kidneys is the highest in the country, but still got work to do. There's still lots of people who are waiting. There's still lots of people who need transplants. So the demand is great, but the opportunity to help is also great.
The gesture is profound. The feeling you had before the surgery, what type of nerves were going through your mind, your body, when you thought you're going to do this, of what life could be like with the change?
Right. Up until like the night before the surgery, it was just really exciting. And it kind of happened really quickly once we got the phone call that we had a match. It was very quick, and I was mostly dealing with shutting down my businesses and taking care of work stuff. So I didn't really think about it until the night before, and you're not really allowed to eat normal food, and I was hungry, and I was scared, and yeah, exactly. So we were trying to, calm me down with Netflix, and and that wasn't working. So I was really nervous the night before, and the morning of was really scary. I'd never had surgery before, so this was my first surgery. I'd never been put to under, not put to sleep, but under. So that was kind of a scary experience. But it was exciting. It was. I knew it was going to be a really cool thing, and everybody kept telling me how great it was that I was doing this, and that was really a nice feeling. So.
And life post-surgery, what's changed for you, or does it feel like
fine?
It was just a day, and you got to give back in a major way?
Yeah. The first couple of weeks were a little bit hard, which I think is normal. You had an organ removed. It's normal to not feel so great. But I was traveling within a month. I left the country and was traveling with my surgeon's blessing, and life was pretty much normal. I went back to work about 2 months after my surgery, just because I have a physical job and I didn't want to be lifting heavy things. And I wanted to travel.
It's incredible to hear that you can continue on with your life. And when we look at safety of procedures, doctor, how has that evolved with the money that's been raised and the research, especially for older patients that need these transplants?
So for recipients, people who are needing transplants, we've really been able to extend transplantation to a much older, sicker group of people, because when you look at results, it's still better than the option, which is dialysis. And so we're getting success in our older population. For our donors, now the surgery is done laparoscopically. Small cameras, tiny incision. So for the donor, the procedure itself is a lot easier and back to work a lot quicker. So we have made some significant improvements there.
Well, it's an important day. Giving Tuesday. We'll put the website on screen. Ashley, I'll give you final words. Only a few seconds left. But for anybody considering doing something like this, what do you say to them?
It's great. It makes me cry. It's really cool. Yeah.
It's a really special thing.
It is.
You gave the gift of life to somebody. You know, I'll hold your hand for that, and I feel that emotion through it. And Doctor, congratulations. This is excellent work being done. You should be proud.
Thanks.
Thanks so much.
All right, listen, we'll take a break. We need some Kleenex. I want to start crying. Greg Harper,
My boyfriend told me not to cry.
Dr. Only.